Let me ask you something. What if everything you have been told about eating for your body, the meal plans, the macro counting, the supplements, what if most of it was completely unnecessary? I know that sounds like a bold claim, but I've been doing this for 18 years. I've tried keto, paleo, Atkins, low carb, you name it. I've been through it, and where I landed is probably the last place I expected. I now eat pretty much whatever I want. I don't count calories, I don't weight my food, and I'm in the best shape of my life. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I got there, and more importantly, how you can too. But stick around, because later I'm going to share the one mindset shift that quietly removed every single food craving I had. And once I explain it, you will never look at food the same way again. So if you clicked on this, you're probably in one of two places right now. Either you have tried dieting before, it worked for a few weeks, and then life happened and you fell off. Or you genuinely have no idea where to start with nutrition, and every time you try to figure it out, it just gets more confusing. Both of those are completely valid, and honestly, neither of those is your fault. Here's the truth that nobody wants to say out loud. Most of the fitness content online is made by guys who are on something. Enhanced athletes eating 4,000 calories, training 2 hours a day, and staying shredded year round. And you're watching that, comparing yourself to it, and trying to follow advice that was never designed for you. That's the trap, and today we are getting out of it. My name is Ercan. I've been training for 18 years. I help people build a strong, lean physique through simple habits, no nonsense, no shortcuts. And what I'm about to share with you is the framework I wish someone had handed me when I first started. Here's something I want you to be honest with yourself about. You're probably not trying to be a professional bodybuilder. You're not trying to step on stage. You just want to be strong, look good with your shirt off, and feel confident in your own skin. That's it. That's most people. And the good news, that goal is very achievable. The bad news, the fitness industry is not built to help you get there simply. It's built to keep you confused, because confused people buy things. Supplements, powders, meal plans, calorie apps. Walk down any supplement aisle and you will see 50 products all claiming to be the missing piece. I used to buy all of it. Mass gainers, protein powders, pre-workouts. I thought more products meant more results. Turns out the answer was much simpler than that, and it always has been. Rule number 1. Whole foods only. This is the foundation, and I know it sounds boring, but stay with me, because once you understand why, it changes everything. Whole foods, single ingredient sources, real meat, real carbs, real fats. Here's a simple example. 3 eggs and a protein bar might look identical on paper. Same protein, same calories, but those eggs have something the bar doesn't: bioavailability. Your body actually knows what to do with them. It absorbs the protein properly, it digests cleanly, and you feel good after. The protein bar, your body is fighting through a list of ingredients it can barely recognize. The weird stomach grunts, the bloating, the gas, that's not normal. You have just been told to normalize it because it fits your macros. And that's the problem with the "if it fits your macros" mentality. Anything can look good on paper. That doesn't mean it's good for you. So the first shift is simple. Stop eating things with 25 ingredients on the label. If you can't grow it, raise it or catch it. Think twice before you eat it. Now the second thing I'm about to share, this one gets a lot of pushbacks, but when you actually understand how it works, it becomes the easiest tool in your entire routine. Rule number 2, intermittent fasting. I want to clear something up straight away. Intermittent fasting is not a diet. It's not a restriction. It's just a time frame for eating. And within that time frame, I eat whatever I want. No second guessing, no guilt. I just eat real food within a window, and outside of that window, I don't. Now a question I get all the time. What if I train early in the morning? Can I still fast until midday? No. And I will be straight with you. Don't do that. After a hard training session, your body needs fuel. Not immediately, but within 30 to 60 minutes depending on how intense it was. If you're training at 6 a.m. and don't eat until 1 p.m., you're not being disciplined. You're working against your own recovery. Your hormones take a hit. Your muscle repair takes a hit. Everything suffers. So if you train early, we have two options. Shift your training later in the day or shift your eating window earlier. It has to match your life. Now, is intermittent fasting the only way? No. Plenty of people get great results without it, but if you can make it work with your schedule, it's one of the most powerful tools I've come across. Simple, sustainable, and it keeps you lean without overthinking every meal. Let me make this real for you. My first meal is almost always the same. 4 eggs sometimes, a bit of extra egg white, cottage cheese, half an avocado if I feel like it, sometimes smoked salmon, sometimes a slice of sourdough. I make the eggs differently every day. Omelette, sunny side up, whatever. Throw in some peppers, some veggies, it takes maybe 10 minutes and it keeps me full for hours. For my second and third meal, I follow what I call the plate rule. Protein takes up the biggest place. Chicken, turkey, fish, lean meat, I rotate it. Then a variety of colored vegetables. Then a carb source, potato, sweet potato, rice, quinoa. That's it, simple, whole, balanced. For sweet cravings, because yes, I have them too, I stick to dates, raw honey, fruits, and dark chocolate, 90% and above. And before you say that's boring, let me tell you, mix hazelnut butter, raw honey, and cacao powder together, and you have got something that tastes better than Nutella. 3 ingredients, no chemicals, no sugar crash. You can do more with simple ingredients than you think. But here's the part I really want you to pay attention to, because this next one, this is the thing that actually made all of this stick. And it's not a diet tip, it's something much deeper than that. Rule number 3, your mindset towards food. This is the one that changed everything for me, and it's the one most people skip. I had a friend tell me, I agree with everything you say about training, but food as fuel? I can get behind that. Food is pleasure, food is culture. And I hear that, but here's how I look at it. Your body is the most important vehicle you will ever own. Not a car, not a house, your body. And you wouldn't put cheap fuel into a Ferrari. Now, I don't own a Ferrari, but I treat my body like one. And the moment that clicked for me, really clicked, the cravings started disappearing on their own. Not because I was restricting myself, but because I genuinely stopped wanting the junk. Fast food, packaged snacks, frozen meals, they are designed to be addictive. The chemicals in them keep you hungry, keep you coming back, keep you feeling like you need more. That's not a willpower problem, that's a design problem. When you switch to whole foods consistently, something shifts in your gut, and that shift changes what your body actually asks for. You stop craving the bad stuff, not because you are disciplined, but because your body finally feels what real fuel feels like. That's the game changer, and no supplement can replicate it. One more thing I get asked about constantly: dirty bulk versus lean bulk. I've never dirty bulked in my life, and I never will. Eating junk to gain mass just means you are building fat alongside muscle. And fat cells stick around. They make it easier to gain weight in the future, especially as you age and your metabolism slows. It's not worth it. If you want to build muscle, eat at a 300 to 500 calorie surplus. Whole foods, slow and steady. You will stay lean while you grow, and that's far better than spending half the year looking out of shape just to spend the other half trying to undo it. Picture this. You wake up, you are not anxious about food, you don't spend 20 minutes logging meals into an app, you eat real food. You feel good, and you just get on with your day. Your energy is consistent, your digestion is clean, and when you look in the mirror, you like what you see. Not because you suffered for it, but because you finally stopped overcomplicating it. That's what this looks like in practice. Not perfect, not obsessive, just simple, sustainable, and consistent. The guys making this complicated want you to stay confused, because confusion sells, simplicity doesn't. If this video helped you see nutrition differently, share it with someone who's been overthinking this whole thing, because they need to hear it. And if you want a more structured guide with everything laid out for you, check the description below. Subscribe if you want more of this. No fluff, no gimmicks, just real talk about building a body and a life that actually works. Stay handsome, stay sharp, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.